Well, friends, welcome to tonight's mini live. It's been a great day. It's been a long day for all of us because we've had so many skits now. Showtime is going on right now for the recording. But I just want to say, some way somehow, Shayla is making it known tonight that she feels brand new, shiny and new, just like a virgin touch for the very first time. So I want to make sure you guys know, this is how she feels. Somebody in the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. And oh, and I found you. Cause I'm in love with you. Gonna make you mine, all mine. Tacos fine. I'll make it through. You make me feel. You make me feel shiny and new. Just like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Welcome, friends. Shayla says she's feeling good tonight. She's feeling great. So let's dig into it. Let's get into it. Just like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Iman smoked out for the very first time.
And he is the sweetest man I've ever had. And so literally every morning when we wake up together, it's just like the way he holds me in his arms like a baby, and he's just always kissing me and just affirming me in the best ways possible. Like I can.
Okay, so Angelina does not want to be listening to this right now. She doesn't want to be hearing all of this nonsense about what's happening with Shayla and our little new man. Our weed man. So to me, it doesn't look like Angelina is approving of what's his name, Iman, because of the weed smoking. But I think she's just rolling with it because of what it is. Angelina's jealousy for her daughter about to pop out. Shayla think that she leveled up. It doesn't feel like it. Where's the Charmaine have one now with cobwebs? Charmaine the cobwebs. A lot of cobwebs going on in the mind right now. A lot of things going on in the mind. Did we miss at the party? There is no part. Don't worry yourself. I'm gonna sing it because listen to me. The woman says she feel brand new right now. She says she feel shiny and new. I know that I'm crazy, lovely waters. She not listen.
Not believe I met somebody as good as him. Just like his lips are so soft. I don't know. I truly feel loved for once. Like I feel loved and seen, but like real, actual love. And I don't know. It just makes me feel like a little high school girl. Like I think about him all the time. Whenever he texts me or calls me, I just feel.
So hold on, man. Hold on. She's here and Angelina is basically just not paying attention to all of this. Kai not pay attention, no one not pay attention. They have tuned her out. So the question is this, like, is Angelina approving of Iman? Because it doesn't feel like that to me right now. One for yes, and two for no. We don't know what happened to Angelina, but something wrong with her tonight because obviously normally should be approving of these things, but some way, somehow she's not approving of this tonight. It looked like she's not approving of it at all. Let's dig.
My heart skips a beat where I get like butterflies in my stomach. And I don't know, he's just so funny with his little Chicago accent, but he's real. And I don't know, he just never felt better with someone. Oh, I'm I'm sorry, Mom. I know maybe it's not the right time with all the stuff that you're going
It is the right
through
time.
with Dad. I don't mean to
No,
make
honey,
you feel away.
it's not making me feel any kind of way. Honestly, I'm just really glad that you are enjoying yourself and that you found happiness. That means the world to me. I've had your back through thick and thin, so
Yeah.
we've battled and won this victory. So I'm glad for you.
What is the victory them win pretty much? But you know what? You know what? Let me just let it go. It's all right. You know what? Let's do this again because it seems like I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Just know that I'll weed man Iman. That I make you mine, oh mine. I don't care. I'll do it. Cause you make me feel where you make me feel shiny in you. Just like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Shayla is brand new, guys. Is Shayla brand new? Just like a virgin, she feels like a virgin right now.
You know what you need, Mom?
Daiquiri?
No, I mean, I know I told you you need to get in the field and get somebody else. What you want, baby?
Come.
But you actually need. Are you listening? Don't get distracted with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Thank you,
need
sweetness.
a new man. Now I say you can get somebody. Forget all of that advice. Of course you can, but you need an actual real man because that's what happened with me. Before I had Iman, I just could not see myself out of all the stuff me and Anthony were going through.
Understood.
Or now I just feel like a new woman, like a new complete person.
A new woman. So in other words, just like a virgin, touch for the very first time. You understand? Even though we know it's been used, you know what I mean. But it. so, so is Shayla coaching her mother right now? Shayla is high. You think Shayla high? Baby Kai is clapping. Lydia says, Shayla the birds. So, the birds are tweeting right now. So people say the birds are my tweet and then I say Shayla high. Is Shayla high right now? That's the question. Is Shayla high? It look like such a high now. One for yes. And two for no. Just like a virgin. Touched for the 33rd time. It's- Who did I make me mash up?
So you need to get a new man.
Well, that's quite interesting coming from you at this point in your life.
Exactly. Look at me, Mom.
Yeah,
Like I'm
looking.
living proof that it works.
This is true.
I'm like a completely new woman with him. You need that, Mom. You need.
Just like a virgin. High as a kite. She been smoking that stuff. She has been smoking that stuff. It must be that she's been smoking that stuff to be talking about whatever it is.
Somebody new in your life.
Yeah, I could use a billionaire or two.
Not just a billionaire. You need somebody to knock those cobwebs
Ma'am.
off the box.
What?
I'm just saying.
You know what? On that note, I'm going to spend time with my grandbaby.
No, seriously. It'll just improve your life.
You have lost. Your mama is nuts.
So, okay. So what they're saying is that Angelina has been cobwebbed up and Angelina needs some release. What they're saying is Angelina is backed up. It's, is Angelina backed up? Backed up. Them I say Angelina backed up. One for yes. What Shayla is saying. And two for no. What them I say is that Angelina is backed up. It's like traffic right now. Them I say she back up right now. Shayla is out here trying to see exactly if she can tell her mother what to do. Of all the persons talking about cobwebs, she's talking about the whole idea. She's a plumber. It's, Mary, me the woman need a plumber. Them I say she backed up right now. Them I say the way how she backed up. Somebody put in the comments that the way how she's backed up right now. They cannot understand how Shayla or her mother is this backed up. It's Angelina has been backed up right now. She trafficking. This is how trafficking she is right now. She traffic enough. You understand? Them can't understand why Angelina is this backed up. It's a rose is still a rose. No, I'm having treat in the west tonight. Oh, I go. A rose. Let me see if I can find it. Red rose for Angelina. Special delivery with question signs from whom I don't know. That rose is for her, a token of love and secrecy. Whoa, maybe it's coming from O'Neill, but she's seen him this morning already, so it's not him. Well, if it's not from O'Neill now, who is it from? That's a question to query. Somebody sent a rose for me. Them I said, oh man, back up. Y'all just, you know what? Y'all need to behave on yourself. The question is this: they're having Wayne series right now. I want to know why is Shayla not at? Why is Shayla not at the special? Why is Shayla not at the special? By the way, I've made a commitment that as of today, I will start making sure that I attend these specials. I'll make sure. Shayla can't even differentiate between love and sex because all she's getting from Iman is just sex. That is correct. That is correct. She's not getting on from Iman, but she's telling her mother that her mother needs to step up her game. She has to say, Angelina needs to step up her game right now. So that I question, does Angelina need to step up her game? Shayla is a pro at getting what? At getting her cobwebs knocked off of her box? Okay. So, O'Neill, Iman is doing some things with Delissia. Ero, you think Iman and Delissia is getting into it? How come Shayla didn't go to, that's the question. How come she not got the show for Wayne? Hold on, somebody's asking something here, so they're saying, is Iman and Delissia doing some things? There we go. Talk to me here, so. Are they doing some things? Are they doing some things? Talk to me here, so folks. Talk to me here. Are they doing some things? Angelina thought that she was getting Brody back. Remember, she had a plan, but the plan not work out, so she upset right now. Them say them win. PR getting name brand shoes. PR get name brand shoes, so not talk about PR is name brand shoes. Angelina thinking about all she did to help Shayla secure Anthony, and now she gone over to Iman. This is interesting. So in other words, I'm thinking in my mind, is it that Angelina thinks that she has failed? Does Angelina believe that she failed? That's a good question. One for yes and two for no. She's been contacting. What contact? Talk to me here, so. Iman and Delissia could be messing around because Delissia and Iman are missing for a couple of days. So y'all are saying that you don't think them are show them scenes there. Delissia is getting some special trees from Iman and getting in a little birdie elevator with him. Okay? Okay. Hard D and bubblegum is all she'll give me. Hell, that's all she deserves. That's all she's getting, man. That's all she's getting. But y'all really believe though that something is going on here. So why is Shayla not wondering why the amount of delete of her smoking the same weed and been through these 3 days each? Okay, wondering why of the delete her smoking the same. Okay, Okay, hold on, Nanya. Make sure some have your comment this up. Yes, I'm very sure because of the energy between them. So y'all believe that there's energy between Iman and Delissia. Only you should be fine with the podcasters. Which one them? I have made a comment that I'm going to go to as of now, I apologize. May I make sure the next time I'm gonna go to a Wayne show. Anytime them have another Wayne show, I'll go to the show and I'll make sure I record things just for our channel. I didn't do it this time. I apologize. I make sure. I make sure the next time Wayne has something, I'll make sure I attend. It doesn't matter where it is. I'm gonna just book a flight and I'll go to there. Angelina thinking about the DNA test. That's something she think about. She don't like the fact that the DNA test come out. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Delissia and Iman are doing a lot of smoke of tree smoking. Angelina isn't getting the $3,000 anymore. That's what she think about. O'Neill, you might get a discount since you're a book a bookcaster. So, it's fine. Even if I don't get a discount, I'm gonna do it for the channel. I'm gonna do it for the channel, man. No worries, I'm gonna do it for the channel. I'm gonna do it for the channel. Angelina wasted her time for a man smoking around Kai. There you go. There you go. She failed because she couldn't get Anthony to sit on the golden toilet seat. Won't think I go to her mind right now. She cobweb up right now. Angela needs a hookup. She need a hookup, yes, for sure, yes. Of course, Sandra, she need a hookup for real. Yes, O'Neill. They have some energy for real. Delissia and Iman. The trees looking from the birds. Yeah? Looking on the birds. Okay. You know something like this? They have been missing for 3 days. They're smoking the same weed. So y'all thinking that they're having a Netflix. Okay. Is Delissia and Iman weed smoking and chilling? I want to know what this work already now. I want to know what chilling mean. One for yes, and two, I didn't see that. I like someone highlight this, and two for no. I like that someone has highlighted this because now I don't really make me not be thinking about it. Now I haven't seen them. We've been so focused on everything else. Y'all are right. I haven't seen them. Error says, O'Neill, like I said before, Iman and Delissia will be Shayla's karma. Why Anthony karma is Kai not being his son. He's already feeling the hit. I like what you say in the era. I love what you say. Shayla gonna lose everything. We believe that, John, for sure. She need to lose everything. Right now we believe in that, and we definitely want that for sure. Iman is at the show. He and Rome talked about going. Ron said that he was going to ask Piari. So them there at the show. Maybe Shayla we're going eventually going. Yes, she deserves to go. You have a great show. I'm gonna go, but I didn't go this time. But what I'll do is the next time I'll make sure I go and record for us. I will go there and see if we can go live for us. The next thing that they have, I'll make sure I go to. This time, I wasn't on top of it. Honestly, I wasn't on top of it at all. I should have gone. The least we could have do for y'all is make sure we got a show and turn up and at least turn the camera on and bring us there so that we can talk to the people. That's the least we could have do. Next time, I'm gonna make sure I do it. I apologize. I really apologize to everybody for not going to the Kountry Wayne show. The next time, I'll make sure I turn up at the show and turn on my camera. Cause I have been sleeping a lot. You think a baby? So you think the weed? You know what? Has Kai been sleeping a lot because of the weed? Of the weed. This is true. One for yes, and two for no. This is true. I had some weed smoking friends, and to be honest with you, I did sleep a lot. I did. So, she is on a high like Amber. She is on a high like Amber was before Anthony found out, before the karma. So karma is coming soon. It feels like that to me. Shayla is so high up in the sky now that she's not even thinking about her downfall. And I love it because that made it fall harder and much better. This is Wayne's last social. He might not be allowing cameras. Yeah, but the next time what I'll do is at least I'll go to the show and at least broadcast the show for you guys. Like anything else he keeps again, I'm gonna make sure I go there. Maybe him keep something for the Wayne channel, or maybe him keep like a movie launch or whatever he keeps. Whatever else he hosts, I'm gonna make sure that I actually buy the tickets and go there so y'all can get a view of what's going on. By the way, I'm thinking of doing a live show. I'm thinking of doing a live show. Shayla is. Oh, I think I read your comment already. Angela, I can say something. I read the comment. O'Neill, no cameras not allowed at in the show. The security taking away the phones. Oh, okay. Well, that wouldn't work. It'd be a waste of time then. Then it wouldn't make no sense then because y'all wouldn't see anything. Because I want to make you guys see stuff. I don't want to see the show, but I wanted to show like people in the show, probably Mike turning up, other artists, people like that. I see what y'all are saying. Iman and Amber is going to meet with one another, and she's going to tell him everything about Shayla, and he will wind up leaving her. That's a good take. Somebody gave a super chat just now. Thank you for the super chat. I think that's Jem. Jem? Is it Jem? Jem Richards, thank you for the super chat. Did you put something in the super chat, Jem? Put something in the super chat, Jem, so we can read it. Put something in the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate those. The contact is getting in Kai's eyes. I believe so too. The second hand smoke. The second hand smoke. Kai is tired of his mom's new company and movings. Delissia is in his room. Angelina nervous about the DNA test. She nervous. The nerves we're seeing from Angelina, I think it's coming from the DNA test. So my glasses have camera on them. Use them on it. Yes, the Google glasses. I think that's what I should have done. But see me, I thought the truth now. I'm not gonna say what I would have done, but I probably need some of the glasses. I know what y'all are talking. The Google glasses. The glasses, them definitely have that for sure. They can record things. Wait, Shayla gets 30 days eviction notice and her car will be towed to the dealership. I believe it close to it, yes? Car cook, that is true. The glass with the camera. Yes, Nanya, I know about the glass with the camera. It's the Google glasses. I know what you guys are talking about. I should get some of those glasses. Just for the sake of this. They have to separate them because Shayla has to earn her karma away from the Daltons. They have to. She has to. The karma has to go. I don't think Iman leaving Shayla because he just enjoying the sex and he does not even have to fund her lifestyle. Makes sense. But you know what, Gardy? I mean, Iman is like a superstar, so it's not like him can't get any other chick out there, though. To be honest, Iman is always high and he don't pay attention to anything but the birds. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't pay attention. Angelina needs some trees. Sandra said Angelina needs some trees. Does Angelina need some trees? One for yes and two for no. Does Angelina need the trees then? I'm gonna make sure I got the next. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to a bunch of the other little events just so that way we can do it. The phones are locked in pouches. Okay. Where's the Kaya moves? Kaya moves slow. Y'all are saying Kaya moving slow. Are they getting Kai high? Are they getting baby Kai high? That's the question. One for yes and two, two for no. I was gonna be a baby, but then I got high. I saw a simple little lady, and then I got high. I was gonna play with my simple toys, and I just couldn't cry. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. it's, it's not funny, but it's funny. Goo goo ga ga goo. And then I got high. I can barely walk, I'm two, and then I got high. Oh my, you know what? It's terrible. I'm not gonna I'm not okay, you know what? When I say I move slow, it is terrible. I mean it is terrible. It's supposed to be his last show. it's, Involuntary hotboxing. There is involuntary hotboxing. I will say this. We need to call CPS. I will say that I had a bunch of friends who smoked enough for me and them. And when we say them smoke enough for me and them, trust me, they really do. Like it was so much weed that I didn't have to smoke. I was already getting my high from everything else. That's so much weed it is that them smoke. What is your comment, Angela Atkinson? What is the comment? Let me see if I can find it. Kai is staggerish. Is moving staggerish. Y'all would need us to call CPS. Y'all are really something else. Karma for Shayla will come with a deep cut from all that she has done wrong. Arby, Mike, Anthony, Amber, and Kai's daddy, her sister as well. So y'all say that come deep. Nappy Chala said that. Y'all thinking Kai really that high? Why Shayla didn't tell her about the DNA test? Because I think she has told her about the DNA test and she's not really, she's what it is. So, I was gonna try to talk and then I got high. I said, Mama, Google, Dada, and then I got high. My mama is a really bad mama called CPS die because I got high. Because I got. Don't have to be myself. I don't want y'all to be like I'm messing around too much. Let me keep reading those comments. If Kai is Anthony's, I can see Anthony get custody and Shayla will have to pay Anthony child support. You know what? I don't believe he'll pay. I don't believe she'll pay child support. To be honest with you, because they make too much money. Unless this is funny, no, I'm sincere. This is actually interesting. But I've come to realize that when you make a lot of money as a parent, you tend not to pay child support. The next person, you know, owe them a child support because they don't make any money. They don't make the money. So in other words, there's no portion that you can actually pay when they work it out. Unless Georgia is one of those different states that we could look at. So that's the thing. I could look into it. I could look into that. So that's a good question. That's a good question. If Anthony got Kai, would Shayla be required to pay child support? This is interesting. Give me one second. Let me make sure I look this up because I believe it's very weird. Anthony, it's a good question they asked me, and I've seen it before where it's like, I'm like, man, I didn't know it was like that. But I'm gonna well, let's research this. Because you know O'Neal like leave things in the ear like that. So let's research it. Let's research it. Let me show you what's going on. It's the weirdest thing ever. If I'm gonna try to see if I can do it for y'all right now. Let me one moment. If a man, watch this. If a man has custody of a child and makes over 200,000 per year. Let me make sure I'm writing for you. No worries, I'm writing for you per year. And the mother makes $0. How much child support does she owe in Georgia? I'm gonna show you this right here, so I'm gonna show you this. You see this? Look at this right here. I wanted to show you this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this, Anthony. There's something about child support where if you don't make a bunch of money, you don't pay anything. I figured this is what it was. So look at this. Combined income is 200,000 equals $200,000, right? And then 0%, $0 of whatever it is the percentage. That's what I was trying to tell you. In other words, let's say it make this amount of, and it make more than that, but that's what I meant when I said she wouldn't pay any child support. Sometimes it don't make sense. You file child support. It doesn't make. It's one of the weirdest thing ever. But sometimes after you start making a portion of money, it doesn't make sense. Like in California, if you make six figures, and the next parent doesn't make a lot of money, don't file child support. You go and pay child support. It's weird. You might have the kid and all of that, but you will pay the child support instead of them. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's one of the weirdest things ever. Y'all would believe that them owe something, but they owe nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's one of the weirdest things. Him can't get any money. She's worth nothing. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Shayla is worth nothing. Him can't get no child support from her. There's nothing he can get from her. You just have, all you do is you just have a kid with a mom who makes no money. I know, sincere, trust me. Me know it's unfair, but one of them weird things there in California. If you make a certain amount of money, it don't make sense to even try to ask for take the mother child support. If you have the kid 100% of the time, the mother is where she is, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. You're gonna pay child support. You won't pay the child support. They're gonna ask you to pay it. The only thing, the only he better ask the child support in a pum pum. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So that's the deal. So right now it's like it's zero child support right now. Zero income equals zero child support. She doesn't make any money. And that's the thing. She don't make the money, so him can't take her for anything. She doesn't even have a doorknob. Not even a doorknob. She don't have a real thing. You think they were joking when them said she was a mooch? She is a mooch. She's a serious mooch. Like when they talk about mooch, Shayla is the moochiest of mooches, man. It's just, it's nothing. Nothing from nothing is nothing. 0 plus 0 equals 0. That is all Shayla have. 0. She will pay 0. The only thing she has is tacos. Tacos. That's what she have said. Me tell you, y'all think I joke. Listen to me. We joke around with the whole idea of Shayla having just her pum pum, right? We make jokes on it, but it's seriously though. All she really have are the pum pum. And pum pum has a value. Pum pum has a value. Yes, Lydia. Pum pum have only it's so crazy. Wait a minute, pum pum. The pum pum have a value. You know, the one thing about pum pum, it have a little value. You know, listen to me. It depends on where you can get for it on the open market. And that's just the deal. Let me see what you say. Let me see what you say. Oh, yes, O'Neill. That's why I heard that filed her divorce in Florida. Yes. Because in certain places you can't get nothing. Because you know so you can't lose any money at all. So you file it in certain spots. You think these people easy? But then if she filed for a divorce in Florida, well, you see, that's why them get married in certain states, because in certain states they can get away with them versus other states. But yeah, that's what it is. Rolanda will be helping Anthony get Shayla out of the apartment soon. Shayla will need to stay with Pierre and her mom. It doesn't matter if she gave Anthony back the key, because Anthony can get another key. She can't change the locks. You have a landlord. Anthony is still the man who owns the house. She can do all of the little things what she's doing, but that doesn't make no sense. That doesn't go anywhere. Let me say what you said, Nanya, also in California, if you don't pay child support, they're going to come find you and put you behind bars. Yes, they will. I've learned, living here in California, I realized that if you make a certain amount of money and the woman don't make a lot of money, you will end up paying the woman child support, even though you have the kid. Only does Iman give Shayla money? I don't think so. I don't believe Iman has given Shayla money. I've never seen it. I've never seen. We can ask question. Maybe somebody have the answer to this. Has Iman given Shayla any money yet? 1 for yes, and 2 for no. I don't believe so. I think that's why she's a little bit jealous of PR right now, because PR is getting money from Roan. Shayla gonna wind up pregnant. Well, hey, you know it work, you know. She'll use that little body in a mirror. She'll use that body as much as possible. If Shayla Pum Pum fail her, then all Iman will leave her and get nothing for the Pum Pum from her. Yeah. And we get nothing from her Pum Pum. Nothing at all. Well, hey, she going to make a little money for the time, you know. That's the thing. She going to make a little money, but I've never seen him giving her any money yet before. I don't think he gives her any money. I don't believe so. They can revoke your driver's license. They can also, if you don't pay child support, they can revoke your driver's license. They can charge you for, what else they can do again? They can stop your passport. So in other words, you can't travel. Can you imagine O'Neill? And them tell O'Neill say them are cancelling passport. Them bar you from travel. But I still have to pull up my next passport on them. Yes, and California doesn't pay about child support either. So you are correct. California will find you. The one thing California will do is that they will find you. No, if she has given her money, she would have been bragging about it. And that me said to Shar W. Shar, that me said to. I don't think he has given her any money at all. She'll get pregnant from Roan. He's light skinned, but he could pass off on Anthony. That's a good question. Will Shayla go after? I asked this today. Roan. One for yes, and two for no. This is interesting because you know what? Today when I was watching the PR story, it felt a little bit like Amber and Shayla all over again. It felt like that. Shayla told PR that she doesn't care who Kai's father is. That was a strange thing to say. Very strange, Charmaine. Yes, I saw it and I heard it. It just goes to show you this woman is willing to give her body out to anyone. But I believe she and Iman she's going to get jealous of Piari. This is how I think will happen. She about to get jealous of Piari and Piari is about to get her man stolen. Because after all, she's like a virgin. Touched for the 33rd time. Touched for the 33rd time. Just like a virgin. Well, friends, that comes to the end of our mini live tonight. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the morning on the